Hello everybody, and welcome back to some All the Mods 9 to the Sky. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode, as you can see, we got started on our blood magic stuff, and then realized we were going to have to go more or less back to the beginning. We were going to have to make a Hellfire Forge, and make our way through the demonic wheels and stuff like that. So, that is where we're going to start. Hellfire Forge, addon. This guy can go right here. That's fine. And with that, we can also go ahead. We're going to have to make, that gives us some more demon wheel, our tartaric gem. Now, we are going to have to make a couple of these because we're going to need one for upgrading into the next one and one for the actual wheel to upgrade to the next one. So, let's make our first one, which is our Betty. We're going to need gold, redstone, glass, and lapis. Gold, redstone, lapis, and there's our glass. And now we should be able to just throw one of these in there. We'll take one of these that has 5 in it because it doesn't matter. It's not going to use any, I don't believe. It uses 1. Beautiful. There we go. We've got our 2. And now we can, before we do this, let's go ahead and make our, it gives us a speed rune, which we're going to need that anyways eventually. An oak drawer. Let's go ahead and make our sentient sword. And with this, we're going to need, we're going to have to make another tartaric gem, petty tartaric, with an iron sword. Lapis, glass, gold, redstone, and that guy. And while we're at it, we're going to need a iron sword. We can put that guy there, this guy here. And basically this makes it so we don't have to use the snares now to get demon wheel. We can just collect it all with a sword. And if we take what we've got and throw it on the ground, that's filled up. We should now be able to make our next tier, which is diamond, redstone, lapis block. And we can throw the partial one in here. Those 3 in there, and this guy can go there. It's got 64. It's going to use 20 of it. And we're going to need another one of these. I keep forgetting this. And that's the one thing that I hate about doing all this. Redstone and a lapis. That's not going to help me none. Actually, we can. We can right click on that. This doesn't have to have anything in it. And boom, we've got our second one. to move on to our next one. And we can throw these down, pick them up, and we're ready to go about our next bit of business, which is going to be blank ruin, rune of self-sacrifice. We're going to need our common. This one will hold, so it needs a minimum of 240. We're going to need a diamond, a imbued slate, and a block of gold. This one will hold a max. Wait. Oh yeah, 256. We need a minimum of 350 in order to do this. That can go there. That can go up. That can go up. We have a reinforced slate. I need to get a imbued slate. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have any. So let's go ahead and we'll get to this going. There we go. Imbued slate. Gold block. And a diamond. And to make this one, we are going to need a minimum of 240. We have 95. So we should be able to come over here and turn this guy, it's off, turn this guy on, are we getting, yeah, I can just stand here in the corner and collect wheel and fill this thing up. And it'll take no time. That really took no time at all. So we're going to need our lesser, the diamond, that guy, and our imbued slate. That gives us our common, which is what we will need, and we're not worried about upgrading this one, because this is all we need as far as where we've got to go. So, we can get, in order to do this, we need a minimum of 350. I got to go get a few more wheel before I can do this. Because we've got 325. Now, there is, wanting to say there is, as far as how much will you get, depends on the mob. I know it's the way it used to be. So, that's the thing. Or, well, it was. Woo. Alright, so this can go up, that can go up, that can go up, that can go up, that can go up, and that can go up, and we are ready to make our, I've already got the recipe here. We're going to need another imbued slate. We're going to need a pair of shears. We are going to need iron and stone. I love how I never have iron. And a stone and an imbued slate, which we have a reinforced slate, and I'm probably going to have to fill this up some. So let me get that done. Alright, so we should have everything we need now. Imbued slate, stone, iron ingot, shears. our common tartaric gem with enough juice in it to get this guy right here. We should be able to come over here. We're going to need a bucket of lava. I do believe it is. So this guy, lava. And that is working. That's actually enough for what we need. That is not using lava for that, but it is taking... That's taking durability. It's beautiful. There we go. For our bloodstone. There we go. That's complete, and now we should be able to make our tier 4 blood altar. I will just have to make some more runes. So we are going to need some stone. Stone brick. That is so the wrong spot. That guy goes there. That guy can go there. And if we're lucky, we've got enough runes from... There we go. This is going to have to come down and over just so we can connect it. It does not have to be. Alright, so we've got another rune of self-sacrifice that we can use. We've got a speed rune that we are not going to use. And that is because we're going to need speed runes for our acceleration rune. There we go. And we have us a tier 4 blood altar. Awesome. So, we're going to need to make some speed runes. I'm going to need at least one more of those before we can get into... I done put that in there and I did not need to or mean to. Why did that lose its... That's odd. Well, we won't put that in there then. That can go up. So there is our 4 speed runes, and for our acceleration runes, we're going to need 4 demonic slates, which means I'm going to have to make some more slates. So blood magic, I have nothing. Blank runes. There's 2, 3. I don't need that. I need 4 stone. And then go from there. And there we go. We've got our first demonic slate. I was hoping that was going to give us another one. It did not. Gives us nothing. It gives us an imbued slate. But that means I've still got to do 3 more. Alright, so we've got our 4 demonic slates to go with our 4 speed runes. And we got to make a Master Blood Orb. Well, to make the Master Blood Orb, we need one of those and 40,000 LP. Well, we can do that. It's going to be just like the other. I'm going to have to sit and babysit it, but as long as we don't speed it up, we should be alright. Alright, we got it. There we go. Master Blood Orb complete. And now we should be able to make our acceleration runes. We're going to need gold. There we go. 4 acceleration runes. Blood Orb complete. That gives us a ritual stone. That's complete. Our bounty board, we killed a bunch of zombies. And for our star, we got our acceleration rune, which means we should now be able to make our Wither's Compass. So if I come over here and go like that, and I get rid of everything that's in my inventory that I don't need, and we tell this thing to make a Wither Compass, we are missing Wither Prediction. I have that. Well, let's go over here. We don't need the Piglet anymore. There we go. Speaking of Piglet, how are we doing? 28,000 hearts. Yeah, we didn't need that anymore. Alright, so now Wither Compass. Beautiful. There we go. Our last piece of the puzzle. So all we've got to do now is we need this guy. We're going to need a piece of red matter. And while that's going, we're going to have to make this guy again. And then we're going to need all of that. Beautiful. There is our red matter. We need our... what is that thing called? Sculk core. Our sculk core, we use that, I think, on there. Let's see here. To make the star, you need a Warden Sacrifice. In order to do that, you can get Skulk Shriekers from Sieving Endstone. Use a Shulk Core to summon the Warden. I'm not too worried about him. Oh, we've already got one over here. I tell you what we can do. Let's make Um, what is that thing called? One. Industrial foregoing stasis chamber. That's what I want to make. This guy here. And we've got all the above to make it. We're just going to wait for that. And then we can place this guy down. Stasis chamber. Flux point. And if we are going to place him there, let's show working area. Yeah, that should be good enough. Let's give it some power. It don't matter if. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let us stay back from this. All right, so we want to place that down. We don't want to do that till the last thing. Let's place all of these guys on here. We about screwed up. Another star block underneath. He should spawn and not be able to move. Why did that not work? Oh no, we did it again. Am I going to need to make more than one of those? I mean, it's not hard to make. This guy. We got darkness. What? What is going on here? Does it not like the stasis chamber? Let me see if I can figure this out. Alright, well, he spawned. Now I gotta lure him over here. Come on, buddy. You should be stuck. Alright. So we should be able to now right-click with that. And we've got our ATM Star. Awesome. That is quest complete. Blood magic. What did I get for blood magic? Oh, I didn't complete that guy. Speedrun. So, we have one ATM Star. This guy can go here. We'll put our trophy there. We're going to make one thing with it. And that is going to be our uses for that. If we come over here to the energizing orb, with this guy right here, we should be able to make this guy the creative energy cube. That guy can go there. And if it doesn't matter. So I need 4 of those. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. We shall see. It was not. So, we can come over here. That's not what I wanted to do. We can put energy cube number 1, 2, 3, 4, and that, and give this thing a minute. We should be able to. Did I have... I didn't make recipes for all those. That is not getting us enough power. Oh no, shoot. Now I gotta do it all again. Flux networks. Bypass limit. Why are we not? Oh, I know what the problem is. It is wanting to craft. Let's take recipe out. We should be good now. That's just going to take some time to do. Well, that was aggravating and everything else. And the reason why is because I kept watching this and smacking it. So I made us a couple of those. Why did that not give us... We should have got the quest for that. Oh, we did. I don't really need any of those. I really don't. But we should be able to put this guy... Oh, I hate the fact. Oh, it's making me mad. I need just some blocks. And we can set this to auto eject on and output on top, and that should... That's putting in 2.1 G. That's as much as this guy will allow in. I don't know. Oh, it won't do that. All right, so yeah. Well, you got that. Now, the reason why I do that is because now I can come over here and we can set this thing to bypass limit. This is what our biggest holdup would be with the antimatter now. Would be this guy right here. And it is not making antimatter any faster than what it was, regardless of how much we put in it. I'm guessing that's because that's all we're putting in it. Well, that's the thing. So, but that's that. Quest. We got one more quest somewhere. Power. Oh yeah, I made those. And that is that. I do believe we are done. So with that, thank you guys for hanging out with us. This has been a long playthrough. I've had a lot of stuff going on with life. But we made our way through it. We got to the end. We're good to go. I don't know if I'm going to start 10 just yet or not. I'd like to get back into some FTB Evolution. That'll be coming back here once all these videos are done. By the time this video comes out, I'll have some done, hopefully. But thanks to the ATM guys. Another great pack as always. We've played through 3 of these now, I think. 6, 7, and 9. Because 8 was Lava Block. I do believe. One of them was Lava Block. But anyways, with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the series. I thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.